Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Davey Deathray here with another episode of the Physical Media Show Off Show. Now, usually on this show, I look at vinyl. My wife and I have about 550 records in our collection. I love sharing vinyl and showing it off. The media is just so big. You know, going through the liner notes and the lyrics and all the goodies they put in there is so much fun for me. And I'm really passionate about music, so I love sharing that with you guys. But you know, movies and music aren't the only things I'm passionate and nerdy about. That's right, I'm one of those people that also likes comic books. And so today, in the spirit of kicking off something new with the Physical Media Show-Off Show, and really just letting you guys kind of see all the different sort of media that I have, we are going to take a look at Wolverine #1 from 1988. Real quick, guys, before we move on, please click that like button if you enjoy this kind of content, and also hit that subscribe. We're trying to hit 200 subs by the end of 2023, and we can't do it without you. Now, this isn't the first Wolverine series. There was a limited run back in 1982 that was drawn by Frank Miller, and just like this series, was also written by Chris Claremont. This time around, we have the legendary John Buscema doing the pencil work, and the art looks awesome. Just a whole bunch of heavy hitters in this series. I mean, Chris Claremont, if you know comics, you know Chris Claremont. He's written the best issues of X-Men and arguably some of the best comics of all time. So when I decided to do an episode on this issue, I busted out the Cam Scanner app, laid the comic book down, took all sorts of pictures, made sure I was getting everything as clean as possible. And I love how the app just sort of smoothed everything out, made the colors more vibrant, made the whites look pristine again because the pages have yellowed just a touch. And it was really cool to go through and see all the ads again. And of course, read the comic. You know, I don't always bust this one out because it's a #1, so you know, I don't want to damage it or anything like that, but I did want to read it in preparation for the video and also make some notes just so I didn't miss out on anything. But I do want to show you guys because, I mean, I guess, you know, anyone could just get these pictures and post them up. I do want to show you the physical copy because it is the Physical Media Show-Off Show. So there you go. You can see the light reflect. This is not a special effect. We can thumb through a little bit just so you guys can, oh, look at this. You'll see this later on, but I love this Konami ad. Castlevania is one of my favorite games of all time, so it's really cool to see that represented there. And a beautiful shot of Wolvie in his X-Men suit here. In this series, he doesn't really wear the superhero suit too much. He's kind of got his outfit that you'll see him in here, and then, you know, street clothes, stuff like that. So, yeah, let's go ahead and jump in here and take a look. We've been looking at the cover for long enough, so I'd imagine that you guys have soaked that all in. And you know, this story, G.I. Joe ad. This G.I. Joe ad is hilarious. Let's see here. So it's $175 for shipping, and each figure is just $350. So yeah, if you guys want some, you know, cheaply priced G.I. Joes, then, you know, just go ahead and fill this out and send them something. I'm sure they would honor it. It's only been 35 years, so, you know, no big whoop. But yeah, as the story gets started here, these yellow boxes, the rectangles, the narration is coming from Logan, and to me it's got this really cool detective noir kind of feel to it. You know, he's sort of setting the scene and letting you know what's going on. At first you don't even really know if it's him or if it's just the floating eye in the sky telling you what's up. We've got our credits down there in the bottom center, so you've got, yeah, Chris Claremont, John Buscema, Al Williamson on the ink, just a whole bunch of legends and badasses doing their work. And yeah, we've got some pirates here that essentially put people in slavery. They kill others, they hijack planes, they do terrible things to the women. You know, if you want to pause, feel free. You should be able to have enough detail here to just go through and read the whole comic, essentially. So yeah, Wolverine is sort of waiting in the bushes, telling us about this plane that went missing, and all of the passengers are basically in a mass grave, and how he is gonna take these guys out one by one and rescue every single person he can. So yeah, we've got his first neck crack right there. An awesome ad for the Freedom Stick, which, gosh, doesn't it look like the NES Advantage? It looks a little similar, and it's Compatible with Nintendo, Sega, Atari, and Commodore. Wireless remote control from Camerica. Put on my commercial voice there for you guys. Yeah, and here we've got Wolverine is also sort of like letting the audience know these are my abilities. I do the dirty work, and I've got this super healing factor. I've also got a M&M painter's cap and an M&M custom design shirt. No, he's going through and letting us know about his claws, the healing factor, the adamantium. He's trying to rescue this gentleman that he knows from his time in Japan. I don't want to give everything away, but oh my gosh, what an awesome first shot of him in this #1 comic. You can just hear the growl in that look right there. It's so cool. And then here we go. Oh, this is really fun. We've got the CBS Columbia House CD kind of scam. Let me see here. I think I've got a way to show that off. Oh, there we go. So we can take a look at the whole thing there. I wanted to be able to, like, with these ads that kind of spread out, I wanted to show you guys this. Yeah, 6 CDs for $1. I never did this, but my siblings certainly did. So I was able to, listen to all the CDs that they got here. So yeah, we can take a look at each page as we go. There we are. Springsteen, Tunnel of Love. Jeez, that's so corny. And then back to the story here after this one. He's just continuing to tell us about his powers here. You get some really cool shots where these guys are just sort of unloading on him, and it's not really doing much. Again, great art by John Buscema. These shots here where it looks like he's holding like 5 or 6 guys. So much fun to see. Good old comic scram. Scram with a K, so you know it's a sound effect and not someone talking. Oh, and then this one, there we go. Don't want to spoil the lead here. Oh, there we go. That's the Konami ad that I showed off to you earlier. You got Castlevania, Double Dribble, Top Gun. I don't know about that one. Russian Attack, that's pretty fun. And Goonies 2, never owned it, but it seems like I played it at everyone's house. Everyone else had Goonies 2. I never did. And then we can kind of take a look at each page there. There we go. He's just still taking care of business and narrating the whole way through. And there we go. He's chasing down the captain. I really like, there's this shot of him down there in the corner there. I really like how it's almost like they don't really know how old to make Wolverine look. Sometimes he looks like he could be in his 40s. Other times he looks closer to 60. He's just a rugged guy, that healing factor. He's ageless. And right here, the gentleman that he was trying to rescue is telling him about the Cult of the Black Blade, and they are looking for an artifact called the Muramasa sword. So he's basically telling Wolverine if they get this sword, it will corrupt their souls. So Wolverine has been charged with making sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands here. And we've got an American actress visiting that region of the world, and Wolverine is close by. He knows her from some of the X-Men adventures, which he lets us know here, and he's basically the protector. This Cult of the Black Blade thinks that she has the Muramasa sword, and they are gonna stop at nothing to get that from her. And we've got the bullpen bulletins. This one is really cool. I wish I could go through all of this with you guys. I recommend pausing this and reading through it, because we've got just a little biography of one of the colorists here, and then just a whole bunch of, there's like the hype box where they're talking about all the new comics. They even mentioned Wolverine #1 in there, so they must have put that in all of the issues that were new at that point. And then here we go. Wolverine busts in to make sure that our damsel in distress doesn't get taken advantage of. He takes care of almost everyone except for the Dragon Lady, but no worries, because our damsel is not so helpless. She smashes a lamp over the Dragon Lady's head, and we find out that she doesn't even have the sword, but that her roommate does. So the journey continues. And then we've got an ad for a 4-issue limited series for Exterminators. I guess this one didn't take off because I've never heard of it other than seeing it, while reading through again. And then we've got Namor the Submariner. He's saying there's something fishy going on here because he wants you to subscribe. And I want you to subscribe too. to this channel. We're trying to hit 200 subs by the end of the year. We're so close, I can taste it. So please click that button, and why not click the like button while you're at it. Let's take this journey together, huh? And then shameless Chips Ahoy ad. This is great. This is perfect. All right, so in the comments section below, solve the word jumble. The first person to solve it correctly, don't look at the answers that are down there. Don't look at them. We'll figure out some sort of cool prize to send you, but only if we hit 200 subs by the end of 2023, okay? So let's keep that in mind. So get your friends to sub, solve the word jumble here, and we'll send you something fun. And then, yeah, that great shot of Wolverine in his X-Men suit, smoking the cigar. What a total badass. I had a lot of fun showing this comic off to you guys. I hope you're able to pause and read it if you haven't been able to check it out before. Yeah, like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you own this issue of Wolverine? Do you own some of the limited series run? I'd love to, just get the conversation going with you guys and keep that up. So thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Physical Media Show Off Show. Until next time, I've been and will continue to be Davey Deathray. Take care.